We put in the first part, then I think we can start that. So let's start with November 2015. Let's start with November 2015. So for November 2015 question, for November 2015 question, for November 2015 question, you can read the question. The question saying, KK Limited received their bank statement. KK Limited received their bank statement for the month of October 2015. For the month of October 2015, full stop. It reflected a credit balance. It reflected a credit balance of 9.29 million. That is 9,290,000. However, the cash book balance as of that 1st October 2015 indicates a higher amount by 4,530,000. That is, it was higher. So when you say the bank was, so they say the bank balance, the bank balance is the bank balance is 9,290,000, and we have been told the cash book balance as at that 1st October 2015 indicated a higher amount by 4530, indicated a higher amount. So you need to add back so that you can get them. This one is bank balance. This one is bank balance. So for cash book balance, for cash book balance, you will take this one, that is 920 plus 453. I've got deleted other zeros. So how much is that? How much is that? How much is that? How much is that? That is 9290 plus 4530. We're getting 1382. That is 13,820,000. 13,820,000. That is the cash book. That is the cash book balance. That is the cash book balance. That is the cash book balance. Then we go to note number 1. Say the company accountant investigated the matter and discovered the following discrepancies. Note number 1. A cash amounting to 1.704 million, though entered in the cash book, as having been banked, I hope you are getting the statement, having been banked, had been embezzled by accountant clerk, had been embezzled by the accountant clerk in the office, and that's note number 2. The bank had erroneously credited KK Limited, with amount of 2.51 million. And then note number 3, direct deposit by a debtor is a customer, amounted to 13,080 million. This deposit were made via electronic, that is EFT transfer. Number 4, uncredited checks as at that 1st October 2015 amounts to that one. Number 5, outstanding orders of 1.77 million for good purchase on hire purchase had been evicted by the bank, We don't have a problem with that. But number 6, check issued to suppliers but not yet presented to the bank as at that 1st October 2015 amount. That one, that is unpresented check. We have number 7, bank charges amounting to 484,000. Number 8, a check from a debtor for an amount of 1.446 were returned by the bank's term account closed. That one is the dishonored check. So the reason is that the account was closed. We have the forged check in favor of XYZ Limited was presented to the bank, and the check which amount to that one was paid by the bank, was paid by the bank, was paid by the bank, was paid by the bank. So required. So you will join it again. Required adjusted cash book as that 1st October 2015 and bank reconciliation as that 1st October 2015, as that 1st October 2015. So the first step is we have updated, updated cash book. So you will write a pay limited updated cash book as for the which we have been given the month or for the month or it is the end of the month. So we say as that first October 2015, that 1st October 2015. I'm not so let's update this. Let's update these balances. Yes. So we have been told the cash book balance as of that 1st October 2015 indicates a higher amount by that one. So you will write here balance as of now, which is balance as of, which is 13. In someone have sent, say 13,820. Is it 13,820? I've seen Maureen, you have sent 13,820. Is it 13,820? 9290 plus 45, that yes, 13,820. So let's add the zeros, 13,820. So that is the balance as per the cash book. That is the balance as per the cash book. Then we can go to the note number 1. The cash amounting to 1.7, though entered in the cash book, we have already recorded in the cash book has been bank. So that is the deposit bank. In bank, and this one by accountant clerk in the office. So we thought that this accountant has banked this account, but we have realized that this accountant has misused this cash. So what did we do? Remove that balance from our cash book. So you can write a decimate. You can write a decimate now. The decimate was how much? That is 17,004. So accountant has received that amount. So we remove it from our books because we don't have that in the bank. Then number 2, the bank has erroneously credited KK Limited to an amount of what? With an amount of 2.0. So it is not, it is the bank should adjust our books. So that one, the bank has erroneously credited KK Limited with that amount. Is it our error? It is not our error. It is the bank error. So bank error have done what is called bank in favor. So they have credited our amount, which is erroneous. So that is called the bank in favor. And to realize that I did, there was a bank reconciliation we were doing for certain company, and we have realized that this scenario is happening. So we find that there was a balance of 5510, which was running all the way. The bank was doing this error. So it is happening. It is not that it is in this personal past paper. So even in the practical field, there's still error. So it is not our error. So we will not update our cash book. The bank should update their ledgers, not ours. So we leave that one. Note number 3. Direct deposit by data amount to that one, and this deposit was made via electronic funds. So the data has directly updated our account in the bank, but we have not updated in the cash book. So here you debit that amount direct debit or deposit. How much? Direct debit or deposit 13,080, 13,080, 13,080, 13,080. Don't you go to the note number 3, uncredited check. Uncredited check, we don't update our cash book to the bank. Standing orders, we say anytime you see standing orders, don't even think twice. Just bring it direct or credit. That is standing orders. Standing orders. That is how much? 7,770. So if you see standing orders, bank charges, don't even just try to figure it out. So note number 6 is unpresented check. That one will not affect our bank, our cash book. We have bank charges, so bank charges don't put it on 3 sides. That is 484. So you credit the cash book, you debit the expense account or the income account as bank charges. That is under financial cost. That is under financial cost. We go to note number 8, a check from a debtor for amount of 1.446 million was returned by the bank stamp and closed. So we have already received this amount in our cash book. We debit the cash book, that is bank and credit account receivable. And credit account receivable. That is the double entry in our books. That is double entry. But now, when you go to the bank says this check is not valid. The account is already closed. So we need to adjust it, remove it from the debit by crediting that amount. Here, we write dishonor state. Dishonor check of how much? 1446. Then do we have anything that is affecting the cash book? That is affecting the cash book. Then number 8, a forged check in favor of XYZ Limited was presented to the bank. The check which amount to that one was paid by the bank. So this check was forged a check. So it means, is there a reason? Now let's reason now together. This check was forged by accountant or someone else. So if you forge a check, you really recognize your books of account. Is it a robbery or what we classify this incident? So if someone forged a check in favor of XYZ, our company was KK Limited. A forged check in favor of XYZ Limited was presented to the bank. The check which amount to that one was paid by the bank. So I think XYZ Limited is a supplier. So it means this was the payment. And so it will not affect our books because we will not recognize in the books because it is a forged check. So that is also get for me the balance, updated balance. So I don't know which side is more. So, but by the look of these figures, the debit side is more. So get the updated balance, as we join.